Greetings, sophisticated intuition here. All right, y'all, we're going to try to do something a little different for the remaining of September's messages here for time saving purposes. So just a little update, excuse me, a little bit of update. I had to face some real 3D material matters and attend to those over the last several weeks. All positive things, a few battles, but I won them. It took me away from the table, okay? There was just no way that I had the time to invest in putting the energy into the messages for the collective, and I never want to rush, even though today is going to seem that way, because what I'm trying to do is make sure that we get something out there for September. I can feel the energy of those who are paying attention to my messages and come to me specifically of, I need a message from Sophisticated. I'm kind of feeling that. I was taking a nap before I even got into this, and I had a dream that I was at my table and there was a line of people. Okay, so it could have just been my subconscious telling me to get up and get this message done, but it also was more than likely a download that there are some people who need to hear from Sophisticated. Maybe even was worried about me. Everything's fine. My life is beautiful. Okay, I've learned how to be a master manifester. And some beautiful things are coming in. I'll probably talk about them in the October messages, because one of those things is I've taken back a day in my week, which is going to permit me and afford me to do this more consistently like I had intended to in the first place. So with all of that, let's get into it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to run one long continuous message here with all 12 zodiacs. I'm going to put down, the first zodiac, get that message out, pull it up, and put out the next one. That does mean that I'm not pulling as many cards for this message. And then, of course, for those of you that get any type of alert, you'll probably see the video load before I get an opportunity to completely timestamp it. But just know that I am going to, as soon as it loads, I'm going to start in the description adding the timestamp. As always, I am available for personal guidance. That's one of the things also that's been keeping me away from the table. So that information will be available in the description. And let's get into it, okay? All right. Pre-shuffle and meditation has already occurred. So we're going to start at Aquarius. One card, Spirit. What is it that the Aquarius need to know for the remainder of September, please, for the sign of Aquarius? Oh, okay. They gave me 2. I'm going to take the 2, okay? Neptune's at the bottom here, okay? Kind of that whimsical fantasy type energy, okay? All right, for Aquarius, please, Spirit, just one card. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September for Aquarius? Okay. All right. Okay, we got the Emperor, okay? A little bit of control, a little bit of power, a little bit of authority here. I'm hearing get authority, okay, or get control. So there may be a situation that has kind of spun out of control for you, Aquarius. All right. And please clarify, Spirit, for the sign of Aquarius. What is it that they need to know for the month, for the remainder of September, please? Beautiful. Okay. All right. Queen of Cups. All right. At the bottom. So she is giving me use your intuition. That's the message that's coming from Miss Queen of Cups for the sign of Aquarius, okay? Again, not putting as many cards down. So maybe we don't get the full story for the remainder, but we only have 2 weeks left, which we know that time is an illusion. Therefore, 2 weeks is a lot of time. I don't know if any of you or all of you follow football, but you know how the game can have 5 minutes left, which turns into a whole hour. That's kind of what the remainder of September is going to feel like, I think, for everybody. So let me go ahead and get to it for Aquarius. This transformational, the 8th house, this transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions, okay? And then we have Vesta that came out, the goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity, okay? And then we have the 2 of Swords, which is about making decisions, having a decision that needs to be made, and being at a crossroads of not being completely certain about what you need to do or where you need to go. And to clarify it is the Six of Wands, appreciation, recognition, okay, victory and success. Also can be a little bit of the marriage card. So two things are coming out here. Funny how Spirit will do me. I put 3-4 cards out on the table and I get 2 messages. Okay, well, let's do it. So Aquarius, for one set of you, this is a transformational period in your life, okay, where you are changing significantly, okay? This 8th house energy, oddly enough, is giving me a little bit of death energy, okay? And in the more positive vibration, though, something has ended in your life and you're transforming, you are renewed is kind of the energy that I'm picking up mostly. And you've stepped into a goddess type of energy. When I say that, I'm not just talking about the powerful beauty, sensuality, and intelligence of a goddess, but the sensitivity and the fragileness of a goddess. Okay, that's an energy that I'm picking up for you, Aquarius, and that's for masculine and feminine energy. It's like you're in a very sensitive place right now in the middle of this transformation. Okay, and then even this energy this image that's in the card here, she is like a goddess, okay, at her crossroads, at her most sensitive time in her life, okay. And Spirit is kind of saying to you, Aquarius, like, appreciate yourself, okay? Some of you may be experiencing some like low self-esteem, okay? That's not going to resonate with everybody. This is a general message, and it's a very quick general message. So it's for those people that was in my dream lined up at the table, okay? Listen, there is some Aquarius here that may be just feeling in a mode of insecurity. Why do I say that? When the Vesta has showed up and I'm seeing this image of this goddess and this Two of Swords, well, because the guidance that's coming out here is to recognize and appreciate your own worth. That's kind of what I'm hearing here, okay? Then the secondary message, okay? There are some of you that are coming into a partnership, okay? And in that, coming into that partnership, it is making you feel a little bit of insecurity, okay? And a little bit of, uncertainty here with the Two of Swords. Like, I'm not sure if I should really do this or not, okay? Why do I feel that? Because of this 8th house, these 2 rings in this 8th house, that's about a partnership and a lifetime of partnerships. The significance of the circles is never ending, right? The infinity energy. And then the 6 of Wands, which can talk about marriage, okay? As well as their wreath, the never ending, the infinity, okay? So there is something here about a partnership that may be coming in that maybe just made you feel, Aquarius, like, I'm not sure which way I want to go with this. This might have been something you even set an intention for, and then it came into fruition and you're trying to figure out, is this really what you want to do with your life? Okay. But definitely, Aquarius, you are in a period of transformation. You feel a little insecure, a little sensitive, questioning. I'm hearing questioning. You're questioning yourself, okay? But here the Emperor at the bottom of the deck is saying stand with authority, okay? Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right. Some of you, so 3-part message, okay? So we have the ones of you who are just working through your own growth here, your own personal growth, and coming into a confidence, okay, and recognizing and appreciating your own worth. Then there's others of you in a romantic situation who are trying to figure out if this is truly the direction that you want to go with your life, okay? And then I love Spirit. I love my spiritual team. I love my spiritual guides, because they're like, oh, you want to rush this up? You want to put it all in one? Okay, well, we're going to touch everything. Because here I'm getting this 3rd message now about someone here who is getting into a partnership business-wise, okay, or in the mundane 9 to 5, and you're actually getting a promotion, because with Vesta and this 8th house, and then the Emperor energy, I'm all feeling like a level up here, okay? That is a partnership. You could just be simply partnering with an organization, but there's some growth here, okay? A level of leadership is what I heard. And with that 6 of Wands, it's because of some type of raise, right? Because they've appreciated you, not just a raise, a promotion, excuse me, promotion. And they've appreciated you, recognized who you are. However, you don't know if you want to take the job or not, okay? All right, so that seems to be what you're dealing with for the remainder of September. Let me go ahead and get a white light oracle for the sign of Aquarius, please. What is the guidance for the remainder of September? Oh, that's too many. Just one for this deck, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, Queen of the Nagas. It always makes me want to say Queen of the Night. Anyway, I just messed that harmony completely up, but who is that? Can't think. Okay, can't think of, but it's Queen of the Night. It's an old song. All right, let me read it. Queen of the Nagas. A sacred task exists for you to fulfill. It is to be found through connection to your heart. Be open only to those authentic teachings which prove helpful to your continued spiritual progress and personal freedom. Cleansing your body, mind, heart, and soul will be of particular benefit at this time. Powerful, subtle energies are helping ensuring your success. Believe that many positive synchronicities and unexpected allies will rally to support you. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So that's another thing here, especially with this 6 of Wands and 2 of Swords energy, that there's some people that's coming in to support you and help you with this decision, okay? And Spirit is saying be open to accept that, okay? Be open to receive the assistance that's coming in. You are a great warrior, a great spiritual being, okay? This is good stuff. All right, Aquarius, so I'm going to end it for you there. I'm going to pause the video, pick up the cards, and go to the next one, okay? We'll see how this works for everybody. If it doesn't work, you're never even going to see this. I'm going to go back to the old way, okay? And understand that I'm not always going to do it this way, but if this does work, I may do this for the mid-months going forward, okay? All right, Aquarius, love and light. Okay, this is for the Pisces. Let's get into it. Let's just get right to it. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. This message is for the Pisces. What is it that they need to know? Remainder of September. Ooh, that was just me, y'all. Just one card, please, for the sign of Pisces. Thank you. All right. Bottom of the deck, the first house. Okay. What people see and the impression you give. All right, Pisces. So what are you putting out there, huh? What are you trying to save face from? Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting with that first house energy. But let me get the rest of the message out here. Just one card, please, Spirit, for the sign of Pisces. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? They gave me 2. We'll take them. That's how we're going to do this. Since I'm speeding through what they give me, that's what we're going to take. But I'm asking for one. So everybody's not going to get the same thing if you happen to watch this whole thing through, okay? Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I love it. You know, that's a brand new inspirational beginning. Something with power. Something with passion, okay? Something that is creative and that's burning within inside of you. Yes, Pisces, something is burning within inside of you to bring out. With the way that she's looking at herself in the mirror here, and this it's kind of a little bit of flames around her, right? So you are right now very passionate about your identity, perhaps. Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and clarify for the sign of Pisces, please. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Too many. Just one card, Spirit, for Pisces. Just clarify what I have here. What is it that they need to know? Oh, amazing. Yes, Pisces, go ahead. Okay, so 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some lack, some loss, some regret, right? Definitely some past energy, and I'm going to tell you why in just a moment, but I don't really necessarily feel like this is, maybe you've been dealing with this in the month of September. I feel like some of you have been a little down and out, okay? Some of you are all the way into depression, and others of you have been on the brink of it, okay? But there is some really, really beautiful news here for you, Pisces. I'm loving this. And that's part of the reason why you're looking in this mirror and saying to yourself, who am I? And what is it that I'm here to do? Like, you're questioning your identity, your purpose. You want to know what your spark is, okay? And that's beautiful. And it feels like that's where you are for the remainder of September. So your message is really dealing with your personal growth, which I done had to say that twice, and I'm only into the second message here. So I know Spirit already dropped in me that the year of 2022 for the collective is going to be about personal growth. So we're going to see a whole lot of selfishness not going on, but not in the sense of like not giving to one another, but just really being focused on self. Okay. And that's coming up for the new year. So I don't want to get too much of that away because I'm going to do a message about that later. But it seems like it's peeking in right now. It's coming in. And for you, Pisces, that's where you're at. You're trying to figure out who you are, what you're doing here, and where you're going next, okay? You may be dealing with some shadow energy, some shadow work that needs to happen, because when we're having to face our truths, when we have to look ourselves in the mirror, sometimes that means that something has come up that has been a trigger or is a wound that needs to be cleared, okay? Cleansed and integrated. So that's where we're at with it. That's what I'm picking up so far. Okay. Taurus energy came out. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. So, a lot of messages coming out, Pisces. One, spend some time in nature, okay? Point blank, period. We're in our cooler months now. The leaves are turning in some parts of the world. Go and enjoy nature, okay? Get grounded, okay? I personally am going to be doing that real soon here because it's been too long. I've been spending some time at the beaches, but not in the woods, okay? And it's a different energy. So I highly suggest that you do that. But also, Tauruses can be a little bit, stubborn because they like things to remain the same, all right? Now, this Taurus energy, though, Pisces, is giving me Empress, and she showed up in your message. So we'll talk about her when we get down there, but it's definitely giving me the Empress message here with the energy around you shows the abundance of nature, okay? The abundance of creativity, the abundance of love, okay? So definitely, I'm hearing love yourself, okay? Now, I want to say to that, because I preach that so much, but if you're not awakened and you're not enlightened, I have to realize that, okay, you got to take it back and break it down for those who are coming into this awareness, because a lot of people will say, love yourself first, and think that that means to be single forever. Okay, that's not what that means, collective. Okay, for those of you who are younger and maturing into the situation. And a lot of that is what's going on here for you, Pisces. You're maturing into your awakening, okay? And that is bringing you some education and awareness and a better understanding about yourself and about what all of this is. And self-love is meant for you to realize that what you are seeking is seeking you, okay? And it allows you to align yourself better and do this shadow work and come into your true light being, which will then attract to you those who are meant for you, okay? So when they come towards you, don't say, oh no, I'm loving myself. Because that means that you've reached a level of ascension and now you are welcoming in. Now understand, you're going to attract a lot when you reach your ascension, okay? So you're not only going to attract your tribe and attract what's meant for you, but you're also going to attract those shadowy beings who need your light as well, okay? So you're going to have to learn how to discern between the two. But there's something about that. There's a maturity that's coming in. Now, for some of you in the more mundane Pisces, we're maturing our money. We're maturing our status. I don't know if I got enough time for stories for everybody, but as I grew in my career over time, almost each time that I would get a promotion, I would look at my vehicle and say to myself, this vehicle doesn't match the job that I have. And then I would go out and get a new car. Now, I don't know if that's maturity or not. But I'm just using that as an example. Okay, don't do that because it's a bunch of waste of money and time. Okay, just keep the car that you got and upgrade the car that you have. But anyways, that's the energy that I'm kind of feeling for you, Pisces, is that you're leveling up, but in a spiritual sense, in a mindset. Okay, there's some growth in that area. Now, of course, there will be some, I don't want to say will be, no, I do, because I see this money right here at the bottom here. They've got some coins. There's definitely some financial growth as well. Okay, all right, so let's see. Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Okay, a lot of emotional growth. All right, a lot of emotional growth with all those cups. And so what you're doing here is you're walking away from your past for the remainder of September. Okay, that's beautiful energy for you, Pisces. I love that. Walking away from your past and straight into your smooth future. Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles with the Empress. Okay. If I have it, man, listen, Pisces, abundance. Okay, definitely some coins. Okay, the bag. Okay, beautiful, just in time for your holidays or your holy days, depending on how you say that and how you celebrate it. Okay, you got some money coming in. Okay, some like I said, this is some material growth that is coming in, even if it's not finances, but for many of you it certainly is. Pisces, there's a financial growth here, but even if it isn't, it's a growth that makes you feel abundant. Okay, because you are certainly walking away from some past energy. All right. Okay, I'm not going to stay too long for everybody. This is just the remainder of September. So let me go ahead and get your white light oracle. Okay. For the sign of Pisces, please. What guidance do you have for the remainder of September? And just one card, please, Spirit. For the sign of Pisces, thank you. Okay. Messiah of Poverty. Okay, I don't think I got her in a long time. Messiah of Poverty. Beautiful. Okay, let me read it. Here it is. There is a gentler way to proceed and obtain the same or even greater effect. Tame the wild and frenzied workings on the mind by grounding yourself with beauty, pleasure, and grace. I told you need to ground yourself. Violence and its negative effects shall be overcome and healed through feminine gentleness and inner spiritual strength. This oracle is a sign of great future happiness. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what's coming in for you, Pisces. Beautiful message, beautiful energy. All right. I'm going to go ahead and skip along to the next one. Thank you for joining me. Love and light. Okay, on to the Aries. Hope everybody's doing all right. Sticking with me. Like I said, I'm going to be time stamping these. You might get this message uploaded before I can complete all the time stamping, but I'm going to try and get that done as quickly as possible as soon as the message loads. All right, let's get into it. Aries. Spirit, what is it that Aries needs to know for the month or for the remainder of September, please, for the sign of Aries? Well, look at you. Okay. Best at the bottom, okay? The God is within, okay? Let me go ahead and pull the rest of it here. All right. For the sign of Aries, Spirit, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Okay, so it looks like Spirit want to give me 2 cards for everybody. When I said I just wanted one. All right, bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands, okay? Blocking something, okay? Very defensive here, which is not surprising to see, but let me clarify here. You know what? Vesta look a little mad right now when I'm looking at her this time around. So perhaps, let's see. The sign of Aries, please clarify what we have here. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Okay. Oh, and there we go. Okay. Oh, okay. King of Wands, excuse me. The King of Wands has showed up. That's you, Aries, okay? And you seem to be in your own power, and you seem to be a little defensive here, okay? Look, Aries energy came out, okay? Says here, the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. That's why I said Vesta's looking a little mad at me down there at the bottom of the deck. So Aries, real quick, like you're in this kind of defensive mode with this Seven of Wands, okay, in this Aries energy coming out. Even this sword that's there, okay. Some of you may actually, you know, be wielding weapons here, okay. So or somebody around you is. No, that's you, Aries. That's you. That's your energy, okay. So, you know, I just feel like you feel defensive and like you need to protect yourself at all costs. Like it's coming up strong here. That's why I'm kind of paused. I was hoping everybody's message wouldn't get too deep so we don't stay too long for anybody. But you know, that's like you can't go to church and the Holy Ghost show up and then you're like, oh, but I got to get to work. No, you sit there and you shout it out, okay? So that's what's going on with your message here, Aries. So let's see. Page of Coins and the King of Cups, okay? The Page of Coins is about a solid offer or opportunity, okay? And then the King of Cups, he can be a little cold, a little detached, okay? He doesn't show you, I just heard he doesn't show you how much you're worth, okay, Aries? So this must be what's making you angry. I feel like I'm talking to some feminine Aries today, okay? You might be operating in your masculine energy because I feel like you're really mad, okay? I do. I feel like you're really mad. And that's why Vesta, the goddess within, has showed up, because I feel like I'm talking mostly to the feminine energy of the Aries collective here, okay? Masculines, don't worry, you're not left out, but this may be the feminines, no matter who you're dealing with, whether it's another Aries or some other Zodiac, that she is pissed off, okay? Because maybe she offered you something or you offered her something, and it's almost like, yeah, because we got the Hermit here. Yeah, somebody ghosted or is not speaking or didn't even respond. I feel like, you know, I done this a few times. Y'all worry about yourself. I'm working on me. You know, you see these 2-page text messaging paragraphs of all the reasons why I love you so much, and then you don't respond, and then you get another 2-page. See, saying it out loud is very healing. So I'm not laughing at you, Aries, okay? I'm healing with you, okay? Because you send another 2-page text message after sending all the 2-page I love you. Now there's 4 pages, okay? Aaliyah, I'm writing you a 4-page letter. Yeah, okay, we're not going to get into all of that, but that's what Spirit is saying here. Like somebody is upset because they poured their whole heart out and there was no response or a lack thereof, or, you know, okay. You know, you sent out 4 pages. You sent the first 2 saying, I love you so much, and these are all the reasons why, and you got no response. So you waited a few hours or maybe even a day if you could stand it, and you sent another 2-page text message talking about, you know, F you, your mama, and the 10 people that look like you. And finally you got a response, and the response was, okay. This sets you on fire, Aries, okay? On fire. Ugh. And now you're feeling a little cold and detached. And if this is not you, then it's the person that you're involved with, okay? But again, it feels like a feminine Aries energy is in this pissed off, okay? And if it's not, I shouldn't say that, it is the feminine Aries energy. But speaking to the masculine collective, it's the feminine that you're dealing with, okay? You didn't respond to her. She is angry, okay? 8 of Cups. Walking away, and then the Hermit, the ghoster, okay? This is Virgo energy, the one that withdraws, okay, and goes within. So silent treatment is a pawn, okay? And maybe the 7 of Wands, that's why somebody done blocked somebody here, okay? They done blocked you, or they're not speaking to you at all. Yeah, a lot of cold type energy, okay, Aries? All right, so that's what you're dealing with for the remainder of September here, okay? And I say, you know, if somebody has got you this daggone mad and playing these telephone games, You know, I'm not telling you that you need to move on completely. It could be a red flag, especially if this is a newer situation. It could be a red flag that this ain't going to be the one, okay? But if this is somebody you love and care about deeply, with the King of Cups here, you do, okay? Or they do. Either way, put the shoe on the foot that it fits. Just let the time heal the wound at this point, okay? Don't try to, now that you have this information, a lot of times when you find out, you know, oh, okay, they real mad. You know, I thought they was just being quiet, or they was busy or something like that. Well, oh, they real mad. I better reach out. You know what? Not yet, okay? Don't reach out yet, because what happens is transfer of energies, right? Because they're mad, they're going to piss you off, okay? And then now the two of you are feuding. Let this person, let this individual be mad by themselves. If they got you blocked, let them have you blocked, okay? For a little bit, all right? Or if you block them, keep them blocked for a little bit, okay? Till you're ready, until you have completely calmed down here, okay? All right, let me get you a white light oracle here. The sign of Aries, please, Spirit, just some guidance for something. Thank you. All right, beautiful. Okay. Ivory, wish fulfilling crow. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me read it for you. This is the first time I did these messages like that in like a little blitz I'm doing, so I'm trying to make sure that the camera's still rolling on me. I think we're doing good. So thank you so much for your understanding, and I appreciate you staying with the channel because I am getting, I don't know if I said that already, but I am getting a day back in my week in the very, very near future, and I am like thrilled so that I can pour more of myself into sophisticated intuition and all things that are surrounding that and supporting that. And so you will see more of me coming in very, very soon here. So I appreciate you staying with me even in those time frames where I've had to withdraw and go in, okay, and find myself. All right, so let's read here. Oh, no, that's not the right one. I was like, ooh, that's right on point, but there's probably a reason why I looked at that. Okay, you can have what you truly want. Such knowledge helps soften and release fear, grasping control and doubt. Have confidence that the universe hears your prayers and is even now leading you into that which you seek. You can take sanctuary within your spiritual connection whenever you need stabilization and protection against the fluctuations of the external world. No matter what is happening around you, there is a way through to the fulfillment of your potential. Beautiful, beautiful. See, and that's why that Hermit energy is present, because it's just like, you know, stick to yourself for a little bit till you calm down, till they calm down, whatever that is, okay? All right, that is your message. Love and light. Greetings. Okay, we're going to get into it for the Taurus. All right. Spirit, what is it that the Taurus need to know for the month or for the remainder of September, please? Oh, y'all, it's so beautiful. It's raining right now. It's a Saturday. If you don't know, I've been so busy. Obviously, I said that at the very beginning. And so just to be at home and to sit at the table and hear this rain, I love it. All right, Taurus, let's see what's coming out for you. I hope something amazing. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, Venus. Oh. The part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. You know, Venus is love, honey. All right, I absolutely love that. But let's see what comes out for you. I love that. Love is the core, is the foundation right now for you. Beautiful. Okay, for the sign of Taurus, Spirit, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Ooh, okay. Ooh. Hold on. First of all, it's 3 cards, and I'm not taking that many, so we'll put them back. Okay, that's some unfair, so hold on. All right, for Taurus, please, Spirit, just 1 card. Thank you. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. A lot of sword energy. All right, so let's start with the sword, Justice. Okay. You know, that's the sign of the card of discipline, okay? The card of it's Saturn energy, okay? Karma, the law of compensation. What you have put out is now what you are going to receive. A just and fair decision in your favor, okay? Some of you may actually have some legal proceedings because I'm hearing like you need to speak the truth, Okay? And I'm going to tell you why in just a minute, but let me clarify. Looks like your message is going to be short and sweet here. For the sign of Taurus, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Yeah, okay. So, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You know, this is my law of attraction card. She's also the one who just, you know, she doesn't take any mess here, okay? She gets things done, okay? So there is a sense of getting some things done, Taurus. But I do feel like Venus is here now. Venus is at the bottom. So I feel like love is supporting you no matter what, okay? But the cards that have come out here, okay, Aquarius. This energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological, okay? The Aquarius energy, which can be the star, but she's giving me, well, she is not that, but it's giving me the Queen of Swords. Cut it off with their heads type of energy, okay? So Taurus, I feel like you're in a very cutting off type of energy here. It's not just that, it is a very speaking your truth, setting your boundaries, okay? Definitely setting boundaries and taking control and authority over all situations in your life in regards to your life. Here, look. The Knight of Swords, okay? The one who rushes in quickly with the truth, okay? And we know that sometimes the truth can hurt. And then we have the Emperor, okay? The ultimate judge here. So we have justice and now the ultimate judge, the Emperor, who is all about power and control and authority. And this is what's clarifying the Knight of Swords. So certainly with that Aquarian energy giving me the Queen of Swords, okay, justice, and the Knight of Swords, and I'm even picking up with this Queen of Wands a little bit of reversal type energy where she is very mean and she doesn't play any games and she's going to say it how it needs to be. And if you catch her on the wrong day and she is a witch, okay, I'm a light worker. Light workers and witch, it's like this little thin line between us. Light workers don't cross that path of what a witch might do when she get mad, okay? So I don't feel like anybody's doing any black magic on you. No, not at all. But I do feel like you might have pissed off the wrong one or you're the wrong one who got pissed off, okay? Like, because I feel like with all this justice type of energy and this Emperor energy and like whether we're in the physical court or not, I feel like you have got your paperwork together and you are willing to go to court if nothing else because you are very prepared, okay, to state your case and state your claim. That's kind of what I'm getting here for you, Taurus, okay? Yeah. Okay. All right. Your message is short and sweet. So that's where you're at for the remainder of September. Okay. All right. White light. And I think this Venus is just saying like, because this is so matter of fact for you, Taurus. This is so matter of fact. Like you are not in the mood right now. Okay. You're not in the mood right now. At least not this latter part of September. You're not in the mood. You are. Everything, it needs to be flowing in the order in which you put it together. You know, for some of you, this is a very mundane situation where you are starting your business and you didn't pay the contractor, you told him what you wanted, and you show up on Friday and he wasn't done and he didn't do what you told him to do. Matter of fact, he put some stuff somewhere else where you told him, and you're like, oh no, buddy, if you don't get this fixed up in 1 week's time, I'll see you in court. This is the type of energy that I'm picking up for you. Okay? All right. But love is the foundation here. Okay, let's get some white light guidance for the sign of Taurus, please. Okay. Eyes, Sephora. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love, this is one of my favorite ones. Okay. Get your message out of there. Oh, I just passed it up. Okay. A way through the struggle has already been created for you, and you are being led onto that path. Your authentic soul path may include recognition and acclaim, notable success and admiration. Be grateful, but do not be dazzled or distracted by such experiences. Focus on what connects you to your heart and grounds you in the simplicity of spiritual truth. which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. See, I'm going to say that again. Focus on what connects you to your heart and ground you in the simplicity of spiritual truth, which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. See, because right here, I see a lot of ego. Okay, I see a little bit of power tripping. Okay, whether that's you or somebody that you're connected to, put the shoe on the foot that it fits. And Spirit said right out the gate with Venus at the bottom of the deck, like, operate from love. People make mistakes. I don't have time for long stories. I'm sure I'll get another opportunity to share it with you. But even myself, just last week, I lost my whole cool. Every bit about my temper flared. Phew. I didn't even know that was still left inside of me, y'all. I get mad sometimes. I'm human. But being a priestess and all these other identities that I have, I could have lost everything. I really lost my temper, y'all. Justifiably. Okay, so that's kind of what it's coming out here. It's like it's justifiable. You didn't just get mad for no reason. Okay, but at the core of it, okay, we need to operate from love, and that will temper us, okay, from being whoever this is right now. Because the Emperor is like, I said, put it down. Okay, Taurus. All right, that is your message. I'm going to leave it right there for now. Come back and see me next month. I will be doing this the old-fashioned way, okay, where I break it out for the 12 zodiacs. But I like this. It's actually working pretty well. So I can't say that I'm not going to do this again in the future, but I like the other way a little bit better. Chime in. Give me your feedback. Let me know if you like it, because I know it gives cross-watchers an opportunity to just stay within one message, okay, and get all they with their nosy selves. I'm just picking on the cross watchers. Listen, I'm a cross watcher. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Love and light, Taurus. All right. Greetings, Gemini. Let's get into your message. Okay. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. This message is for Gemini. What is it that they need to know for the month or for the remainder of September? Okay. Just one card for the sign of Gemini. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, Gemini. Hang tight. I'm going to tell you what to say in a minute. Okay. Please clarify for me for the sign of Gemini. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Absolutely amazing. Okay, I love everything that came out for you, Gemini. So we have the Three of Cups at the bottom of this deck. Okay, celebration, reconciliation, a good time. Okay. Sometimes can be third-party energy, but I'm not necessarily picking that up here. Six of Swords, okay, moving into calmer waters, going towards a peaceful path and a peaceful direction, okay, getting out of a troublesome situation, okay. So it looks really good here at the bottom of the decks. Then in that overall energy, we have the Mercury card, your card, okay? The Mercury who rules you, or the planet who rules you, how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel, okay? So with that Six of Swords energy, you may be doing a little bit of traveling coming up here, okay? There's definitely some optimism and like expansion type of energy here, because Sagittarius came out for you, okay? This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority, okay? Beautiful. Beautiful, Gemini. This is the opposite of you, right? The Sagittarius is your perfect match, right? Some of you, that may be the case where you're getting involved with the Sagittarius and it feels good, okay? I'm not going to linger too much on that, but because I don't see a whole lot of love going on right now for the remainder of September, but I do see it in there just a little bit, okay? Where you may be connecting with someone and it just feels good, okay? That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up here. So very happy situation if you definitely get into something. And I feel like the two of you can just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, which Geminis love to do. Okay. Ace of Wands came out for you. Brand new passionate beginning. But you're balancing and juggling a lot here. Okay, so that's why I said maybe that Three of Cups is a little bit of third party energy. Not in the worst case, it's just a lot going on. So that third party doesn't have to be another person. It could be you trying to get that work home life balance, right? Where you can be creative and be passionate in both areas. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting for you for the remainder of September. It's not a whole lot going on here. I don't feel like a really deep message for you, Gemini. I just feel like you're moving into a very calm space. You're having good times. Okay, you have a lot of open communication right now that's just flowing for you. Okay. It looks good. It looks good for you, Gemini. I feel like you might have, you're trying to balance or juggle or even weigh out, okay, what's going to be best for you. I don't want to say for the remainder of the year, but certainly for the remainder of this month, okay? We got just a couple more weeks left. So there's something here. For some of you, you're artists, okay? And you're trying to decide which is the best art show to attend or to put your work in, okay? That's a very mundane message. Didn't think that too many of those would come out for anyone specific, but that does seem very specific here. Doesn't have to be actual art, but an artist, recording artist, okay? Any type of art, any type of creative work here. It feels like you're trying to decide where you should present that or who you should present it to. Okay. All right. Let me get a white light oracle for you. For the sign of Gemini, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Whew. Okay. We're going to take South Polluti. I saw 4 wanted to come out for you also, but I'm going to take South Polluti. Okay. So we have I saw 4 at the bottom. And we have Solve Polluti. She's in her heart space here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Tune into your heart and you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light. Your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. So there's some heart chakra work that you're doing just in this last 2 weeks, Gemini, some clearing, okay? And that's going to help you better make these decisions about where you should present yourself or where you should go in this new beginning, okay? Because it just looks like you're ready to pack it up, get in this boat. Yeah, the Two of Swords is now at the bottom. Yeah, so it's like you're ready to pack it up and get in this boat and move forward and move along and go in peace and have a great life, right? But you're just not exactly sure where that should be. You have the money, you have the art, you have the job, whatever it might be. You have the skill set, right? But you just don't know where that boat should go, okay? That's the type of energy. And so Spirit is also saying with that Solve Polluti is to remind you to be kind to yourself, okay? All right. Beautiful energy for you, Gemini. Thank you so much. Again, I'm going to try and put this timestamp in the description, but the video will likely load before I get an opportunity to do that. Okay. All right. Love and light. Greetings, Cancers. All right, we're on a little tarot blitz here. Okay, I see some of my brethren and sisters do this on occasion, and I like it. I watch theirs as well, you know, but I personally do like my Zodiacs individual. So this is okay. It's working for the moment, but I don't know that we'll do it like this all the time. Of course, just to get the messages out. If you didn't listen to the beginning of the message, but right before I did this, I was dreaming that there was like a line of people at my table. So I knew that I needed to get up and do the messages, and to save time and to make sure that they all got done today, I decided to go ahead and do it this way. So let's get into it. All right, for the sign of Cancer, what is it that they need to know for the month of, or for the remainder of September, please? For the sign of Cancer, just one card from this deck, please. Thank you. Woo, okay. Working hard, Cancers. Okay, let's see. Yep, yes, that's exactly what you're doing. Your assets, this is the second house at the bottom of the deck. Your assets, finances, and the things that you value. Okay. Let me get the other cards out real quick. Okay, for the sign of Cancer, please. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Oh, and there she goes. Okay. All right. The Emperor at the bottom. Okay, that's the hardest working man in the deck. Okay, not really because he's the emperor, but he had to work hard to get there. Okay, Cancer. So certainly some of you are bossing up. Definitely you are bossing up. Okay, I'm seeing Cancers who have a business already that may have it's kind of an energy that I'm in. Okay, where I've had to take some time away, some time off. I'm still doing personal guidance on a weekly basis. Like that's happening every single day or every single week at least. But I had to, wane away from YouTube just a little bit because I had some other 3D matters that I needed to attend to. Well, now, and they were all positive, all good things, just a few fires that had to be put out, but nothing major, okay? But it has really put life on a really solid foundation for me and given me back a whole day in my week, which now is going to permit me to put that energy and effort into sophisticated intuition and all things thereof, right? Well, I'm giving you that little background story, short version of it, because now I get an opportunity to almost kind of relaunch. I'm not going to do a complete relaunch, but it gives me the opportunity to really tweak some things and make them more do better at some of my promotion and engaging and attracting my viewers and my clients and everything that I wanted to grow my practice, right? Well, that's what it kind of looks like you're doing as well, Cancer, that you are putting some dedication into the growth of whatever it is that you're trying to attain out here in life, okay? Let me just clarify this for you for the sign of Cancer. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of? Beautiful. Okay. All right. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Some justice is coming in. Okay. Some of you may actually have some legal battles, but I don't really pick that up strongly at all. But when justice comes, it can say that, right? But either way, some just and fair decisions in your favor here. Okay. And why? Because you are dedicated. Okay. Like I said, the emperor didn't become the emperor because he was just hanging out, back in the day now, and you inherited that throne, right, most of the time. But even then, you had to show that you were worthy of it, okay? So I feel like some of you are really dedicating yourselves here for the remainder of September. You may have already been working in that energy. I'm late, right? But the Capricorn, the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Look at you. You want some things in life. This second house energy over here, you got a handful of cash, a lovely lady, and a nice little vehicle in that, okay? Talking about your assets, finances, and the things that you value, okay? Then over here, you got the Capricorn energy, which is the hardest working zodiac that there is, okay? They mean business when they get down in them trenches. So Cancer, that's what you up to in the remainder of September. That may even take you into October because you're working hard. You mean this. Okay, then I have the Two of Swords here. Okay, decisions about a cup of love that's been presented to you. So imagine that. You got a little bit of everything going on here. You're bossing up, okay? But at the same time, Cancer, you've been presented with some opportunity here that is full of love, okay? And you're not really sure which way to go with it, okay? Under ordinary circumstances, I would further clarify that for you, Cancers. But you know what? If you need more information, my information is in the description on how to reach out for personal guidance, okay? Zoom calls are available, pre-recorded. I do pre-record. I like the recordings better, but a lot of folks do like to get on with Zoom with me, and that's fine. Just understand that when I'm not at the office, sometimes I can get quite interrupted. So either way, and then if you're local, then of course I can do that in person. So reach out to me if you need to find out what's going on here, because with that Two of Swords, you're just not sure if you should take this cup or not. Okay. So I almost want to say, What is that? Back in the 80s/90s, the cartoons. What is it? We'll be back right after these messages. Cancer, I'm not making fun of this situation at all because perhaps that's the thing. All right, Spirit. Spirit said, go ahead and clarify for these Cancers because I know how y'all can be. I have a son that's a Cancer. All right, I know how y'all can be. All right, let's see. Two of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Why is this here for Cancers in the remainder of September? Because it has nothing to do with this financial. Oh, come up. See, y'all wanted me to clarify. Look at here. The truth. Okay. It's something. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So Seven of Swords did come out, but it's not in the energy that you would think, right? Seven of Swords, something sneaking up behind you. It's because you need to wait to find out, okay? It's something after these messages. We'll be right back, okay, Cancer? That's how I'm feeling with that Seven of Swords. It's something that's going to sneak up on you, and it's going to make you feel like you don't know which way to go here. Why? Because you're so focused on coming up. You so focused on coming up. Love is the last thing on your mind. A relationship is the last thing on your mind right now. Even if you're entertaining people, that's all you're doing is entertaining them. For those Cancers who are in a solid commitment, this is not who I'm talking to, okay? But those of you who are single or separated, you're not even expecting this little cup of love to show up. It's not even a little cup. It's a big cup. Okay, and it could throw off some of this little hard work that you're doing. I don't want to say little. I keep saying little, huh? Yeah, but it's coming in and it's coming in quickly with that Knight of Swords. Okay. All right. Let me get your white light guidance here for the sign of Cancers. What is it that they need to know for the remainder? Oh, look at that. Flew out there. Okay. Let's see. I am hoping that the video will continuously record here. But if it does not, then I will do this in a 2-part session here. Okay. So let's see. Yeshi Saigal. Yeshi Saigal. Hold on. That is a beautiful tiger. I haven't gotten him in a while. You shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent. So stay connected to your path no matter what and continue to apply yourself. I heard apply the pressure. That's what you're out here doing, Cancer. Applying pressure. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within. I hear kids out there playing and screaming, so I apologize if that's picked up in the feed there. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. Beautiful, beautiful. So, thank you, Spirit. With all that hard work and all that dedication and all that tunnel vision focus, Cancer, don't get swept away, because a lot of times we can be so severely focused on the plan and where we put our intentions and, doing the work and seeing it come into fruition and seeing our manifestations come into a physical, where we can touch it and feel it. And then we forget how we even got there in the first place, the divine. Okay. So Spirit is saying, don't forget. Don't forget. Okay. Stay connected to your spirituality. Beautiful. And that's how all of this comes into manifestation in the first place. Beautiful, Cancer. Okay. That is your message. Love and light. Greetings, Leos. All right. Let's get into it. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. This message is for the Leos. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September, please? One card. For the sign of Leo. Ooh, okay. Beautiful. All right. Bottom of the deck, the second house. Lovely. Okay. Looks like Leo's money. But I still have 2 more cards to pull. So let's see. For the sign of Leos. What is it that they need to know? Thank you. Yeah. Page of Swords. Okay. You could have an observer, somebody watching you a little bit here. It's not that creepy stalker energy, but somebody's just looking at you. And you know what? I feel like very fondly. Okay, so beautiful energy. Somebody's seeing your come up here. Okay, Leo. All right. Ooh. For the sign of Leo, please clarify. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of... All right. Ooh, Leo. Okay. Somebody's coming towards you. You know, the Eight of Cups can talk about walking away, but what I've seen come out so far, somebody is coming towards you. Probably, more likely, this person who's watching you from afar. Okay. Definitely, because the Eight of Cups can talk about distance. It's a journey. Okay. That they're on. But I do feel like your message is really resonating with both finances and romance here. So Jupiter, you seen it fly out there, okay? Just like he's flying in the sky, okay? Your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck, okay? I really feel like a huge expansion is going on for you, Leo, for the remainder of September. You may already be in this energy, okay? I'm late. All right, so then we have the Page of Cups, okay? An offer, an opportunity, and love here, okay? That's coming at you really, really fast. The Knight of Swords. I heard sweeping you off of your feet, okay? Yes. Okay. Sweeping you off of your feet. Your message is really quick here. I'm not even going to stay very long. It's literally a few minutes. Jupiter is coming in for you and expanding you in many ways. Okay. The eagle is here. So I feel like the eagle, you know, that's spirit. You can probably barely see it in this bad lighting I have today, but that is an eagle in this image. And then you're just soaring high. Okay. This is a good time for you, Leos. I like this. Okay. And there is a offer or opportunity that is coming in that you are going to love, or it is about love, okay? It's definitely coming towards you here with this Eight of Cups, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let me get you a white light oracle. Did I show you the second house? I feel like I didn't show you that. Hold on. The second house energy, you see the money in the hand, lovely little lady with a nice vehicle, okay? Yeah, you coming up, Leos, coming up. Okay, the lifestyle you like to live. Okay, I like that. I like that. Beautiful. Okay, all right. Something's changed for you significantly. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's get you a white light oracle for the sign of Leo, please. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Oh, there it goes. Oh, Messiah of Poverty. Did I read that for somebody else? I think I did. That's all right. Messiah of Poverty. Okay. She looks just like at peace and confident. Okay. Let's see what she has to say from the book. I think I did read this for somebody else. Messiah of Poverty. There is a gentler way to proceed and obtain the same or even greater effect. Tame the wild and frenzied workings of the mind by grounding yourself with beauty, pleasure, and grace. Violence and its negative effects shall be overcome and healed through feminine gentleness and inner spiritual strength. This oracle is a sign of great future happiness. I told you, great future happiness. Okay. Yes. Taming the wild. Okay. Taming the beast. See, I feel like you've done that. Definitely, Leo. I feel like you have learned how to tame yourself, and because of that, you're attracting some great abundance here. This is a beautiful, beautiful message. I love it. It's quick, but it's powerful. Okay. All right, Leo. I'm gonna leave it right there for you. Love and light. Greetings, Virgos. All right, let's get into it. All right, Spirit. This is for the Virgos. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? All right. Look at that. The moon. Okay. The 12th house. All right. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. The 12th house. Okay. The 12th house gives me like that little bit of escapism. It's giving me lucid dreaming, astral projection, a little bit of fantasy, but not fantasy. It's just really visualizing, but almost like quantum leap. Thank you, Spirit. I'm getting like a quantum leap type of energy for you, Virgo. Okay. Wow. All right. Let me get one card, please, for Virgos. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Okay. All right. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your ships are coming in, but it looks a little bit, because she's climbing this ladder, like your ships are coming in. That's what the Three of Wands is about, right? Receiving something that you've been waiting for. But she's also a little bit like, okay, the ship is here and I now have to board it, right? I've got to get on it. So, wow, your ship is here and you are getting on board, okay? All right, let me clarify. Okay, for the sign of Virgo, please clarify. Thank you. Wow, wow. Okay, ooh, okay. Virgo, this is supposed to be a short message here. Okay. The Empress, the Empress is here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Creativity, abundance, and love. Taurus energy. Okay. And that's kind of doubled down here. All right. The Taurus energy, I'm going to show you. So I like that because that's your sister Earth sign, right? And the Taurus, they don't like a lot of change. Okay. And I feel like there's something here about, I'm getting that stubborn type of energy. But let me kind of back off of her for just a minute because she ties into the message here. All right. So the moon came out. Okay, we have a full moon on Monday, the 20th. Okay, it's in Pisces. Okay, that kind of mystical, that kind of escapism, the 12th house energy, right? And it is going to be the harvest moon. Try to take a little bit of this glare off. Okay, so it says here, your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. So we know the moon supports our hidden emotions, right? And can talk about a little bit of revelation. I really do feel like Virgos, this is really an in the moment type of message for you, where you've had some type of lucid dream, okay, or quantum leap into the unknown, okay? And there is some revelation that was within that experience for you, okay? I was saying, I don't know if you listened to the beginning of this because I'm time stamping it so that you can just skip ahead to your message. But right before I got on here to do this kind of blitz of messages, the reason being is because I was having a dream that I was at the table and there was a line of people, okay, waiting for me to do the messages. So I knew that, okay, you have to take this time that's been afforded to you and get these out. What's going to be the best method of that, right? But it was a very lucid dream. Like it felt so real, okay, one of those. And I was like, get up, girl. So I do feel like, Virgos, you've had some type of dream that seemed so real, and when you woke up you were like, okay, first of all, what was that about? And then second of all, okay, let me get to it. Okay, it's very mysticism type of energy. Now the Four of Cups is here. A missed opportunity or miscommunication or just not paying quite enough attention, right? And this is like a wake-up call for you. Okay, clarifying it, the Hierophant. More Taurus energy, right? Traditions, commitments, higher levels of commitment, okay? So I do feel like, again, there's been some type of spirit tried to communicate to you in some way here about your spirituality, okay? This is for one part of the Virgos, but then there's another message, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I feel like Spirit's trying to communicate to you to commit to your spiritual growth, okay? Because I feel like with this Four of Cups energy that you've missed some type of opportunity in your growth. But then you just had some experience where it's almost like that near-death experience. Like I'm hearing like coming to the light. I'm not going to say the whole thing, but y'all know what I'm talking about from that movie, but coming to the light is kind of what I'm getting here. Okay. But then on the other end of this light is light. Okay. So let's get that clarified here. But then there's the second message. Okay. For some of the Virgos here that are trying to take a love situation to a higher level of commitment that you may have felt like you missed an opportunity with. And it was perhaps in this dream, in this very lucid dream, where this individual was there and maybe you had an opportunity to tell them the way you felt, okay? And when you woke up, it was like, no, I really have to tell them how I feel, okay? That's kind of an energy that I'm picking up for you, Virgos. Okay? Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. It's a quick message. Like I said, reach out to me if you need any personal guidance or expansion on this message, okay? White Light Oracle for the sign of Virgo, please. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Ooh, okay. Wow. Ishtar, Lionsgate, okay? Yeah, some kind of portal that you just went through here, okay? Look at that Obadiah. She's so beautiful. I'm not reading about them in the deck, but I'm kind of drawn to that for y'all, okay? Ishtar, Lionsgate. Let's see. Your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omen shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance, and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. Yeah, you went through some kind of portal, possibly by way of dream here, okay? Definitely. And it is opening doors for higher levels of commitment and abundance, okay? Abundance and love for sure, okay? I feel like you've felt like you've been lacking in love or lacking in, I feel like, Virgo, you've been pouring out and not getting so much poured back in, but there's some type of portal that you entered by way of dream state that is now, your ship is here, okay? Look, and what's underneath it, the Hermit, you, Virgo energy, okay? Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. That is your message for now. Love and light. Greetings, Libras. All right, let's get into your message here. Spirit, this is for the sign of Libra. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Oh, look at that. Okay, the 6th house. Your routine is changing, okay? Perhaps getting into more fitness, or you need to get into more fitness. But you know, the 6th house can talk about changes in work, also changes in your health, okay? And I really, right now, with the 2 cards out, okay, I feel a very positive change, all right? But let's go ahead and get the rest of the message for the sign of Libra, please. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Thank you. Okay. All right. 8 of coins. So a change in work. Okay. That's what we're leaning towards here. A change in work. Okay. A lot of effort and energy putting into work. Okay. I know a lot is going on. We got mandates and all of this with the vaccinations. And, you know, I'm not pro. I'm not anti. I'm somewhere in between, honey. Don't worry about me. But I know that there's a lot of change out here in the world. And a lot of people are leaving their current workplaces, going into what they've always wanted to do, or changing into different industries. And so that may be a little bit of supportive energy here for you, Libra, is that you're making those decisions right now to do what's best for you. And that you're looking at these mandates and all these changes that are being put into place as a positive thing, as a way out. Okay, perhaps you were in a situation, because I'm being drawn to the fact that there's like thorns all around her, right? And so you may have been in a working situation that wasn't necessarily the best for you. Okay, you were doing it because it was a job and because it pays the bills, but now you're being presented with an opportunity to make a very significant change to your routine here. Okay, that benefits you spiritually, physically, mentally. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, and these swans that are flying behind her, okay? You know, swans are about change, okay? And love, okay? All right, let me clarify for the sign of Libra. Okay, that was too many, but you are putting your burdens down. The Hangman, you've been enlightened, okay? Just one, please, to clarify for the sign of Libra. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Look at this, 2 of Swords. Okay, you've got to figure out which way you want to go, which path you want to take. Okay, beautiful. You may be getting presented with 2 different job opportunities, or it's almost like it's 2 different situations that you're dealing with. Like one doesn't have anything to do with the other, but at the end of the day, the decisions that you make are going to impact one or the other. Okay. All right, Sagittarius energy came out. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. For some of you, I feel like your superior, your boss, your somebody who is in a position above you is having a huge impact on the changes in your life. Okay, perhaps they just simply did a letter of recommendation for you, but I do feel like they've got a good their influence has something to do with the changes that you're making here or the decisions that you're trying to make. Okay. Very well could be a Sagittarius. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I heard continue to be optimistic and remain positive. You know, that's the Sagittarian energy. Okay. They know who they are and whose they are. Okay. Definitely. I'm hearing faith. Okay. Faith was in the card here. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith. Okay? Okay. All right. The Knight of Swords comes flying in with justice. Okay? Your energy. Okay? Libra energy. Justice, a just and fair decision in your favor. In your favor. I guess this little blitz is going to have me speaking a little bit. It's going to have me a little tongue-tied. But here we go. The Knight of Swords, though, he's coming in here with a message. Okay, I really do feel like he's coming with a message here. Okay, about what's just and what's fair, what's right. Okay. Okay, Spirit said go ahead and further clarify this one. But you are definitely getting ready to change something significantly in your workplace. Okay. Please clarify for the Libras, Knight of Swords and Justice. Why is this here? Knight of Swords and Justice. Why is this here? Thank you. Oh, okay. Because of some type of conflict that you were in, that you have been in, okay? Some type of competition. Again, with your routine changing significantly, and the Eight of Pentacles here about work and energy that you put into the energy and effort that you put into your work. And the Sagittarius, which can talk about optimism and expansion and good fortune and needing to have a lot of faith, but it's really giving me like this boss that is having a lot to do with whatever is going on here. I feel like there's some justice that's coming in here. So if you've been in competition for a higher position, you're going to look at it. Look at it. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, recognition and appreciation. Yeah, Libra. So you may be getting ready to boss up here, or it's another organization that is going to recognize and appreciate what you have to offer. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to leave it right there. Definitely an expansion or growth in your career in some way. Okay. All right. White light oracle for the sign of Libra. Okay. Shaktipat of Seahorse. Shaktipat of Seahorse. Okay. Let me read it for you. Oh, I think I skipped it. I did. As you embrace your inner essence, you will be at peace with who you are, including your vulnerability, and no longer see the need to conform to social ideals which have no true resonance for your heart. You are encouraged to trust your intuitive recognition of which environments and relationships harmonize well with you, supporting your spiritual growth and well-being on all levels. You have the innate capacity to manifest. Relax and you shall attract all you need. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Libras, because that's what you're doing. And again, that message kind of supports what I said earlier, where you are one of those people who with all of the changes in the world, the mandates and everything, opening up positions. Okay, people are going to be leaving positions that they may have held for so long, and that then opens up the door for you to walk through. Okay, and so you're kind of utilizing this as a stepping stool here. I love it. Okay, that is your message. Love and light. Greetings, Scorpio. All right, let's get into it for you. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. This message is for the Scorpios. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September. Look at that. Okay. Jupiter at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Jupiter, your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. I need to see what Jupiter is doing because Jupiter came out for, I think, 2, maybe 3 of you so far. So I need to look and see what Jupiter is up to right now because that is my ruling sign, or my ruling planet, excuse me. But Jupiter is the planet of expansion, okay? And I'm really getting a sense of freedom here, okay, for you, Scorpio. All right, let me get the other cards out. The sign of Scorpio, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of September, please? Oops. Okay, we're going to take the 2. Okay. Wow, 10, 10. Okay, in the world is also another 10. Okay, Scorpio, look at you. Going to show up and let them know that I cannot make this stuff up, okay? The world, a new cycle beginning, okay? I love it. I love it. There is definitely a new cycle beginning for you. We're going to talk about it. Let me clarify. For the sign of Scorpio, please, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? I almost said October, so this is taking you into that, okay? Don't worry, I'm going to go back to doing it the way it was. Oh, wow. It was 2 cards, but I'm going to put them back and try to do one at a time here. Let me, doing this blitz. I don't know if they shuffled as well. Okay, let's see. All right. For Scorpios, please. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Please clarify what I have here. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Whew. Okay. All right. 10, 10. Okay. Page of Pentacles at the bottom. The Page of Pentacles, you know, that's a solid offer here. So I do feel like you're definitely being offered something here that is going to offer change, okay? And that's what I'm hearing, you know, because the page can be a little small, so it feels like somebody's offering you some change, okay? Not in the literal sense here, but that's kind of what Spirit is giving me, offer change, okay? Beautiful. All right, the 6th house, your routine is changing. Okay, whether you just need to implement some change in your life, meaning add some fitness, change your diet. Okay, but when the 6th house shows up, it's more than that. For me, I always use the example of going from the day shift to the night shift, or from the night shift to the day shift. That's a big change, right? You've got to adjust your biological clock there. You've got to do some, the kids are screaming outside, y'all, and I think that's going to pick up on the feed, so I apologize, but that you've got to do some major adjustments in life. You know, if you have children, sometimes you got to find a new child care, because who's watching the kids at night may not be able to watch them in the daytime, right? So the work, health, and duty area of your life. So there's going to be some change in those areas, okay? Some focused change. Now, the 4 of Swords came out here, okay? 4 of Swords for me can be about rest, meditation, reflection, okay? In this image, he's a little bit hurt, okay? He went to war, he went to battle, and he didn't limped himself back in here, okay, to rest, okay? He's still alive, he's bandaged up, okay? But then we have the 8 of Swords. I'm taking note of the bandages around her as well, okay? All tied up there. All of this is mental, Scorpio, okay? All of this is mental. So Spirit is kind of saying, for some of you, okay, we want to get deep. Always with the Scorpios, we want to get deep. Some of you have been dealing with some very, you know, anxiety, some huge anxiety here, okay? And Spirit is saying, change your routine. Get into some meditation. Journal. Do some exercising. Put some energy into take this negative energy that is trying to trap you, okay? Both of these are giving me like this trap type of energy. And do something else with it. Try to transmute that energy into something positive is what I'm kind of hearing here, okay? Because I feel like you have just been trapped in the mind here, okay? Certainly. Now, here's that 10-10 for you, okay? We have the world, a new cycle beginning. Here's that 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, okay? Your burdens are going to become light, okay? Everything is going to be okay, Scorpio. So whatever you've been dealing with, Spirit said, go ahead and give me one more on these for the Scorpio for the remainder of September. And I do feel like this is taking you into October here, Scorpio. Please clarify, Spirit, for Scorpios. Thank you. Yeah, look at that. Balance, temperance, okay? Healing. Yeah, so for the remainder of September, you're working on healing. Page of Swords. I'm picking up the student type of energy, the learner, okay? The observer, the one who watches to better understand. So, Scorpio, with all this energy that came out for you, overall, what I'm getting is that there's some changes going on or some changes that need to be implemented, okay? Because we can't keep repeating the same cycles, okay? It seems like there needs to get there's a need to get a hold on the continuous thought, that monkey mind that is like just almost eating you alive is kind of what I'm hearing here, okay? When ultimately, I'm hearing cast your burdens aside, okay? So start doing some activities that will take these thoughts off of your mind, okay? And then try to practice positive thinking, okay? And countering that negative energy with positive. Every time that negative thought comes up, it's time for you to say, yeah, that may be going on, but in the end, I'm going to win, okay? And using affirmations, okay? The I am is the most powerful affirmation, Scorpio, all right? I'm not going to linger too long. If you need some personal guidance, my information is in the description, okay? White light oracle for the sign of Scorpio. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Ooh, okay. Shekinah, oh, ooh, Shekinah glory, okay? Shekinah, oh my goodness. Amazing. All right. All right. I'm not about to preach. I can't stay in here to preach long now. Okay. I think I preached a little bit to you. The spiritual worlds want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. It is safe for you to rely on spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence able to positively affect all areas of your life, including facilitating the resolution of physical problems. Do not limit your spirituality to concepts. Instead, apply your higher knowledge and principles. Grow your wisdom and live your path. Acknowledge your value as a person and a soul. Treasure the gift of your path and let your spirituality integrate with all facets of your life. Wow. Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. Love and light. Greetings, Sagittarius. All right, let's get into it. What does Spirit have to say to Sagittarius for the remainder of September, please? What is it that the Spirit wants to tell Sagittarius for the remainder of September? Okay. Beautiful. Ooh, look at you, Sagittarius, at the bottom with the Libra energy. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. I love that. I feel you being very diplomatic for the remainder of September. Okay, I feel that. We're getting ready to go into Libra season too, so that I feel like that's picking up a little bit of timing for you. Ooh, and yeah, there's a synchronicity here. Let me go ahead and get... This is beautiful. Okay. For Sagittarius, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of September, please? For the sign of Sagittarius. Okay. All right. All right. 8 of Cups. Okay. Good energy. Okay. Walking away or walking towards to go get your 2 cups. Okay. Beautiful. Some of you are going into a relationship is what I just heard. Real loud and clear. Okay. Let's clarify though. For the sign of Sagittarius, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Please clarify. For the sign of Sagittarius, Spirit. Ooh, okay, all right. That flew on out there. We got to take it. Okay, all right. Look at 9 of Swords. So you've been having some fear and some anxiety and some worry, some sleepless nights, okay, Sagittarius? I don't like it. I don't like it, Sag, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. And why does that happen? To elevate us, okay? I feel like some of you are waking up at 3 a.m., okay? I feel like some of you may be under spiritual attack, okay? I do. Y'all know I'm Sagittarius. I'm not in that energy. So hopefully it don't happen in the next 2 weeks. But get your sage, get your Palo Santo, do what you need to do, have your gemstones around you to protect you in those early mornings. Do your praying and do your meditation and just continue to be connected to spirit, really is what I'm kind of feeling. I don't want to preach to you, but I do feel like there are some Sagittarius who may be undergoing some spiritual attack and you're having some type of nightmares or something, which is crazy because I didn't have no nightmare, but I'm sure because you're towards the end that you didn't listen to the rest of it or the early part of the message. But I'm doing this blitz because I've had a lot of 3D matters to attend to in the last several weeks that have removed me from the table. Okay. I really had to put my effort and my energy into some physical matters. All good things. Okay. A few fires that had to be put out, but all good things. I won every battle. Okay. Beautiful. But right before I got here to do these messages, I was like, I really need to get this out for the collective before I went to sleep. Okay. And I took a nap. And while I was sleeping, I dreamt that I was at this table and there was a line, just a crowd of people waiting for me to do messages for them. So hopefully that's future tense, where that means that more clients are going to be coming my way. I'm really excited about that. And it wasn't a nightmare or anything like that, but I knew that when I woke up that I needed to get at this table immediately. Okay. So I hope, Sagittarius, that that's more about a more positive light where you are dreaming or losing sleep because there's more work to do. Okay. But we have that 8 of Cups energy. Okay, so some of you may have had to walk away from something or someone walked away from you. And that very well could have put you in this 9 of Swords type of energy as well, right? Because, let's talk about it. First, the 10th house, your achievements and status in the outside world. Okay, so a lot of you, so I feel like each card here has its individual message for you, Sagittarius. So the 10th house, a lot of you are reaching your heights, your potential here. This is astronauts, okay, walking in space. We got sirens going off outside. The kids are screaming out there. Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. What a fine time I picked to do the messages, but I'm gonna get them out. So forgive me, forgive the distractions, and try to pay attention to the message. So the 10th house is here, your achievements and status in the outside world. So you are really elevating here. And I feel like to the moon. Okay. I feel, what is it? Buzz Lightyear. Okay. To the moon and infinity and beyond. So this is some good news that has come in, but perhaps that required for you to walk away from something, okay, which left you in a little bit of anxiety, okay. Perhaps it's something very new for you, and so you're feeling a little anxious about it, okay, because I don't feel this 9 of Swords is its worst case. There are some of you, however, that there may be some spiritual attacks happening in your while you're trying to get rest, and the energy is trying to disturb you. Okay, that's just for a very few of you, but for the rest of you, it looks like some great things are happening here, because this Libra energy, this energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance of relationships or in relationships. Okay, but then we have some regrets of the past. Okay, yes, Sag, 6 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Okay, there's some regrets of the past here. It may not even be you. It may be someone who's seeing you elevate and get into a new relationship potentially and walk away from the past or walk towards your emotional fulfillment here. And they have some regrets, okay, on how they left things or how things are evolving for you. Okay, let me go ahead and clarify for you. 6 of Cups and the 5 of Cups for Sagittarius, please. Why is this here? What is this message? Please clarify. 6 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Why is this here for Sagittarius for the remainder? That's too many. The Page of Swords, though, okay, is one of those that came out. Okay. Just one, please. Okay. Clarifying 6 of Cups and the 5 of Cups for Sagittarius. Just one card. Thank you. Look at that. The Ace of Swords. The truth. Some clarity. Okay. So, yeah, something has come to light. On the bottom of the deck, the Chariot, moving forward, okay? Yeah, so somebody, whether it's you or the person that you are moving away from, is regretting whatever came to light here, whatever was the truth that was shed here, okay? Because you're moving on or they're moving on, so somebody wasn't getting enough sleep because of the movement forward here, okay? Yeah, definitely. Eight of Cups, now the Chariot. There's definitely some moving forward here. And it could just be in business, right? You're moving forward in business, Sagittarius. And so there's some people that are getting left behind and they really regret not speaking their truth. Okay? Very interesting. All right, this is a little bit of a tarot blitz, so I can't stay too long. If you need a personal guidance, my information is in the description. All right, let's get you a white light oracle for the sign of Sagittarius. Was that one? There's one. Seraph of frequency 963. Seraph of frequency 963. Ooh, she is giving me priestess energy. Okay, but let's see. Okay. Practice connecting to the joy that is always deep within you. Pay attention to what brings you exquisite delight. If you don't know what that is, you are guided to experiment and explore. Connecting to the joyful capacity of your heart will heal so much negativity and uncertainty. Let your heart relax. Allow the spiritual grace that wishes to reorder your life to manifest its miraculous magic. Yes, there is a reordering of your life, Sagittarius. And so Spirit says connect to your heart center, do your heart chakra work, okay? So that you can overcome this Five of Cups energy that you're in, okay? So whether that's you or them. But I do feel like there's some regrets of the past here, okay? And there is also the energy or message of overcoming, okay? Beautiful. All right, I'm going to leave it right there for you. Love and light. Greetings, Capricorn. Let's get into it. All right. Spirit, what is it that the Capricorns need to know for the remainder of September, please? One card from this deck for the Capricorn. Okay, 12 cows. All right. And the bottom is Vesta, goddess energy, okay? The goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity, okay? She's not telling me too much just yet. Hold on. Let me see what else the cards have to say here. For the sign of Capricorn, please, Spirit, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of, remainder of September. Okay, all right. Two of Cups energy, okay? For some of you, it took me aback when I got this deck. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine, you know. Sophisticated love, everybody, but I was like, Two of Cups, really? You gonna do same sex? It's same sex in this card. Don't worry about that, okay? But it is for some of y'all, okay? A same-sex situation. So, you know, sophisticated love, everybody. I'm not even going, well, I'm going to say that because that's stupid. That's, yeah, same sex, okay? I love everybody. So, I do feel like it is kind of pulling on that just a little bit when it shows up, because when I opened up the cards and I seen that was the image that was depicted, I was like, okay, when it comes up, it is likely that the message is speaking to the same-sex community, okay, to my LGBT community, okay? So that may be why this card has showed up for us today. Be that as it may, the Two of Cups essentially is about partnership. Okay, so Capricorn, we're talking about partnership. So for those of you who are heterosexual and may be offended, okay, I hope not if you come in here, because for us light beings and for those who are awakened, we know that we are a collective and you should not be offended by that at all, okay? But if you're like, that's not me, okay, that's not you, okay? But it's still talking about partnership, okay? Nonetheless, let's clarify to see what this message is about. All right, for Capricorn, what is it that they need to know? Okay, all right, Capricorn. All right, so the Emperor is here. Emperor, power, control, authority, Aries energy. So you could be connected to an Aries in some way, but you know, I don't try to harp on the zodiacs too much because they are all of the cards are connected to the zodiac in some way. So could be Aries energy, could not be. All right. Anywho, the Emperor showed up because he is really, really serious right now. He is really about his business right now. Okay. The Emperor for me is not the cold-hearted one, right? That's the King of Swords and the King of Cups, who can be pretty detached. The Emperor is full of love and he wants to take care of his kingdom, okay? But right now he is giving me these very dutiful type of energy where it's all business and no play, okay? Very interesting message that's come out for you here, Capricorn, and you are the last message of the blitz that I'm doing here, okay? But there seems to be some partnership that is under some turmoil, okay? So whether that's business or romance. The 12th house energy came out, okay? It says, this is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause. You yield to a greater cause or power. So with this 12th house, I feel like you want to escape. I feel like you want to get away. Okay? That's how I'm feeling, Capricorn. Like you need a vacation. Okay? Because somebody, perhaps your partner, whether it's your business partner or your romantic partner, is really like all about business right now. Okay? Whether they're business or romantic, they are all about business. And all work and no play makes Capricorn a dull boy, a dull girl, okay? And it's really making you want to like get away. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up strongly for you, Capricorn, okay? And find a sacred place, okay? The 10 of Swords is here, okay? The end to a painful cycle. And what clarified it was the 9 of Wands. So you're going through something right now, Capricorn. But the great news is, I love these two cards. As painful as they may seem, as harsh as they may seem, what they suggest is that the hard days are coming to an end, okay? And that you're going to get back up on that horse and ride again. I want to further clarify this for you, just because it feels like somebody's pushing you away. That's what I'm getting. Like, forget what the cards that have come out. I'm getting this energy of somebody pushing you away. Okay, 10 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Why is this here for Capricorn? 10 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Why is this here? Thank you. Yeah. Well, there he is there. 7 of Cups. Okay. Confusion, illusion, knowing which one is the right one to choose here. There's that detached type of energy. The King of Swords. Okay. Making a head over heart decision. So it's all business, no play for somebody, whether that's you or the person that you're in connection with. And it is really off-putting. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it right there, Capricorn, because it really feels like it's just somebody's being pushed away. I don't know if it's purposely or if just this other person is so focused on business right now, okay? And there's no pleasure in this situation. And so it's making you want to run away, escape it, okay? Even if it's you who's been all business and no play, it's like, you know what? I need to get out of this energy. I need to get away from this. That's kind of what I'm picking up, okay? All right, White Light Oracle for the sign of Capricorn. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September, please? The sign of Capricorn. I'm taking that one. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. Alpha of I cannot pronounce this. Alcyone. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that one up, how to pronounce it. Let me bring it in so y'all can see it. Okay. Alpha of Alcyone. Yeah, that's terrible. That's okay. I'm gonna have to practice that one. I don't think I've gotten that card in a while. So, but let me read it. A positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. And that's beautiful because you, Capricorn, seem to be in this state of confusion or just like overwhelmed, okay, with work or with this relationship or maybe both, and you want to run away from it, but good things are on the way here, okay? And you just really kind of got to detach yourself from the negativity. Okay, that's what the King of Swords came out to say, is it's time to detach from the negativity. All right, Capricorns, I'm going to give myself a pat on the back and a hand clap. That is the end of the blitz of my little tarot messages for the remainder of September. I hope that it brought some love and some light into your situation. And this method is not my preferred method, so this is not something I'm going to be shifting to. I just wanted to ensure that I could get the messages out to the collective. It should be time stamped. It may not be immediately when the message loads, but I will certainly get that done as quickly as possible. Thank you as always for supporting the channel. Love and light.